Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
Check your phone to see if it's anything.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you down, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, hurt you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on. Crack and take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you down, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you down, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking
I
with
say
you.
fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear nigga than house nigga with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in all black. Ranked up, I give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me. I'm bred different. Was never one to die just bullshit. I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits. I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel laws, statutes, commandments freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you down, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
Alright, nice.
No sound press. Gonna be 12. All right, Shalom Harlem, Shalom Israel. We the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching the truth that according to the Bible, the Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, we are the Israelites according to the Bible, we are the Jews. I'm Priest and Officer Sha'al, along with Priest and Officer Yawasapi Allah. Damn right. You understand that today is Wednesday law class. Let's clap it up. Priest.
So as you already know, it is the law class, man. We do not play with the law class, all right?
That's right.
Y'all know how we do it. All right, bring out your swords, bring out your precept books. All right, like, share, and subscribe. Sign the sign-in sheet, Babo Kishore. All right, let's shake the earth. All right, so as you already know, it is a hard time for Israel, man. All right, it is a hard time for Israel. All right, so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. All right, as the world ignorantly calls us. All right, more sound credits. All right, let me get the book of Baruch, Barbecue Show. Come on. The book of Baruch. It's at chapter 4. Chapter 4. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1, Barbecue Show.
Come on. Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, in the Lord that endureth forever.
And the what? This is the what?
In the law that endureth forever.
So this is the book right here, man. All right, this is the book. All right, don't let nobody lie to you. Read that from the top, Baba Kishore.
God. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
Of the Most High God, man. The Most High power, Yahweh in the Hebrew. Read on.
In the law.
And the what?
The law.
And the law, man. So if this is in the book, you know that your Christian pastor is lying, man. The law is not done away with.
Right.
Get it right. Bang, blank, punto, se acabó. All right, point blank and simple. All right, read on.
That endureth forever.
That endure for what?
Ever.
No, yesterday.
Forever.
Yeah, forever. Read on.
Or they that keep it shall come to life.
Shall come to what?
Life.
And if you don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man, you are spiritually dead.
Right.
Spiritually unalive. You understand? This is the breath of life. Read on.
But such as leave it.
Such as what?
Leave it. Shall die.
Shall do what?
Die.
You're gonna unalive yourself, man.
That's right.
You're gonna off yourself, man. All right. We are the walking unalive.
Right.
We are the walking dead. All right. We are spiritually dead. You understand? Spiritually dead, man.
Right.
You don't believe in religion. You believe in the Bible. You believe in religion. You don't believe in the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You think that this is a religious book.
Right.
This is not a religious book.
Right.
The oppressor gave you that impression. You understand? Religion is not even in the book.
Right.
Why is all this important? Because it affects on how you think as a people. All right? Read on.
Verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob.
Turn thee, O what?
Jacob.
Now, you know, if you study, right? If you study, then you know who Jacob is. Who is it referring to? All right? Jacob his name was changed to Israel. All right? And he had 12 sons. And those 12 sons are the progenitors of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
All right, those are the 12 tribes of Israel. And we are lost today. We are lost and destroyed for lack of knowledge. You understand? You don't know who you are. You think you know. You lean on your own understanding. Not only that, you're destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Right.
All right, you black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Read on.
And take hold of it.
And take what?
Hold of it.
Read on.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
No, walk in your own understanding.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Yeah, walk in the darkness.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Read on.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
May be illuminated, man. Meaning you're going to shine. Don't you like to shine? You know what I'm saying? Don't you like to shine? Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman and child. You think because you get your hair done, your nails did, that you shine, or you got your best clothes on. Just like that false prophet every Sunday, all right, shining with his 3-piece suit,
Right.
swindling you out your goddamn money, right? Read on.
God. Verse 3. Give not thine honor to another.
Give not thy what?
Honor to another.
And that's something that us Israel, all right, need to understand, man. Your honor. All right, we are a nation of priests, man. All right, read on.
Nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
To a strange nation, man. All right, this is profitable to us, man. All right, for what was written aforetime was written for our learning, man.
Right.
All right. Talk about some they love you, man. They use the word love in vain.
Right.
All right, they hate you. Just like the oppressor the oppressor hates you, man. All right, we hate each other.
Mm.
You understand? You will know them by their fruits, man. Read on.
God. Verse 4. O Israel.
Oh, what?
O Israel.
Oh, what?
O Israel.
Oh, black Hispanics and Native American Indians, man. Read on.
Happy are we.
Happy or what?
We.
Read on.
For things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us.
Are made known unto us, man.
Right.
No other people. Does it say the whites?
That are made, pleasing to the Most High are made unto us.
To us, man. To Israel, man. The world ignorantly calls you Hispanic, $5 Indians, and nigger.
Right.
All right? A boy. You understand? You can drop that. Give me Ecclesiastes.
Okay.
The book of Ecclesiastes. Salaki.
It's on.
Which chapter?
Oh, chapter 3. Salaki, priest.
What verse?
We can start at verse 1.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season.
To every what?
To everything there is a season.
There is a season, man. Meaning there is a time. All right? Read on.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Under the heaven, man. Under the sun, man. All right? Read on.
Verse 2. A time to be born.
A time to what?
Be born.
Y'all sisters know about that. All right? Y'all mighty men out there with children, y'all know about that. Read on.
And a time to die.
And a time to what?
Die.
Now earlier, you know, I spoke about spiritual death. All right? And if you are spiritually unalive, right? Guess what else is gonna happen? You can get physically unalive, physically dead, man. If you ain't right with the Most High power, man. Read on.
A time to plant.
A time to do what?
Plant.
A time to plant, man. You understand? Read on.
And a time to pluck up that which is planted.
That's right. Read on.
Verse 3. A time to kill.
A time to kill, man. All right. Not murder, but a time to kill. A time to go to war, man.
Right.
All right. Every priest and prophet under this school is a man of war, man.
That's right.
All right. Read on.
And a time to heal.
A time to do what?
Heal.
Yeah. You also have to save a life. You understand? It goes hand in hand. That's the other side of the sword, man. All right. You know what? You know how we heal nowadays, right? Men of war. Don't get it twisted. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man.
Right.
All right.
Right.
You get cut the hell up with this. That's why it's so profitable. And on top of that, you get brought back to life and healed with this. You understand? Read on.
A time to break down.
Read on.
And a time to build up.
And a time to build up. And it's time for us to build together, man.
Right.
All right. We've been taught to hate each other and go against each other. All right. You have to build. The scriptures say, I'm paraphrasing, gather together, O nation not desired. All right. Read on.
God. Verse 4. A time to weep.
A time to do what?
Weep.
Meaning cry, man. Meaning the cry river. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. Read on.
And a time to laugh.
And a time to laugh, man. Laughing keeps you alive, man. Pain just Pain just tells you, lets you know you alive. All right. So like laughing burns calories, man. Laugh, go get laugh, man. Enjoy it, man. Read on.
A time to mourn.
A time to do what?
Mourn.
Yeah, if you ain't right with the Most High Power, man, you're gonna mourn, man. It could be a loved one. All right. It could, hey, man. That's a part of life. What other seasons are there, sir?
And a time to dance.
And a time to dance, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, man, we love to dance.
Right.
All right, that's the proof right there that you're the salt of the earth.
That's right.
Read on.
Verse 5. A time to cast away stones.
Cast away stones. All right, that's deep. Cast away stones. Some of us are walking glass houses. All right, read on.
And a time to gather stones together.
And a time to gather stones together. All right, read on.
A time to embrace.
A time to embrace. Read on.
And a time to refrain from embracing.
And a time to separate and refrain from embracing.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 6. A time to get.
A time to get. Read on.
And a time to lose.
And a time to lose. Get meaning on the come up. I mean, get to the bag. It's like you need some Coke. You want some more ginger ale? The water word. Read on.
And a time to lose.
And a time to lose, man. Nobody likes losses. You understand? Nobody likes losses. All right. That's enough, sir. Nobody likes losses. Nobody likes to take an L. You understand? Nobody likes to fall behind. Read on.
A time, and a time to lose.
And a time to lose. Read on.
A time to keep.
The water. A time to keep. All right. Keep everything that comes in, man. All right. And harvest it, man. Read on.
And a time to cast away.
And then a time to throw out the trash.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 7. A time to rend.
A time to rend. Read on.
And a time to sow.
And a time to sow, man. You reap what you sow in this world. All right. Read on.
A time to keep silence.
A time to keep silence, man. You know, we know all about keeping silence, right? You know, if you're a man of war, you move in silence. All right. Read on.
And a time to speak.
And a time to speak, man. You know, so when it's time for you to speak, you silence the damn room. Read on.
God. Verse 8. A time to love.
A time to love, man. Once again, a lot of people use that in vain, man. Love is an action word.
Right.
You understand me? Love never fails. It doesn't pervert itself. You understand? Read on.
And a time to hate.
And a time to hate, which is a deadly sin. All right, but even though you have such thing as anger, there's something called righteous anger, righteous hatred. So if you hate iniquity, right, that is righteous hatred. Read on.
A time of war.
A time of what?
War.
And it's all about that warfare, man. Every day. That's what it's all about. That is the conclusion of the matter. Read on.
And a time of peace.
And a time of what?
Peace.
When you get up there in age, that's all you want is peace. You don't want to hear nothing. Read on.
Verse 9. What profit have we, Slakia, what profit have he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth?
And whereth he laboreth, man. You have to labor, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You have to. It is your duty.
Right.
Your obligation, unless you got your priorities twisted. Read on.
Verse 10. I have seen the travail which the Most High have given to the sons of men to be exercised in it.
The sons of what?
The sons of men.
The sons of men, man. Y'all follow so far? Read on.
To be exercised in it.
To be exercised. To be practiced. This is it. Practice. Read on.
Verse 11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their hearts.
In their what?
Hearts.
The world in their hearts. Y'all know what that means, right? The world in their heart. All right. That's not talking about the planet. Where is the heart, sir?
The mind.
Right here. That's where your heart is, man. Read that again.
God. Also, he hath set the world in their heart.
In their heart, man. Read on.
So that no man can find out the work that the Most High maketh from the beginning to the end.
And in life, man, in war, if you practice, if you study to show thyself approved, you know that the Most High does whatever he wants.
Right.
He is not a respecter of persons. Read on.
Verse 12. I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life.
That's all a man wants to do. All right. That's it. That's not much to ask for, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Read on.
Verse 13. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of the Most High.
It is the gift of the Most High power, man. Read on.
Salaki, if I may.
Get
That
there.
13th verse.
Mm-hmm.
When the Most High says, and also that every man should eat and drink. You understand? We just had a brother like about 2 weeks ago that was hungry and thirsty on a train. You understand? Look up that brother's name if I may, Salaki.
That was
Look up that brother's name. You understand? This brother, he was a brother that impersonated Michael Jackson, right?
on the train.
Homeless brother, and he's going through hard times. You understand? And he's on a train, yelling out, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. Right? I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. Now, anybody in their right mind, you understand, who's been hungry and thirsty here before? You understand? You know, when you get hungry and thirsty and there's no food, you understand, that messes with your mind. You understand? You get agitated, you get upset, you get grouchy, you get mad. You understand? That's human nature. You understand? And this brother, he was going through it. But why the Most High said right here, Salaki for me. Verse 13, and also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of the Most High. You understand? He was denied that.
Right.
You understand? Salaki, Officer Brothers are?
Like, sir, the brother's name is Jordan Neely.
Jordan Neely. You understand? Who was murdered by an ex-Marine.
That's cold blood.
By an ex-Marine thug, a criminal, right? Now that shows you how America is. You could sing and dance. You understand? They like it when a black Hispanic, when they North American Indian sing and dance and jive. You understand? They love it. They all for it. You understand? But when it comes to food and water, they denied him. You understand?
Right.
Where's there a brother on the train that could have gave him $1 or some change for him to get something to eat? You understand? This is how the world operates. You understand? They hate black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. Hadn't somebody just give him some food, you understand? Maybe he would have calmed down. You know, yeah, he was going through some mental issues, but he didn't deserve to get murdered. right? He didn't deserve to get murdered. And with that ex-Marine, you can't tell me that he wasn't trained, you understand, to tackle a person like that. You understand? They go through much training the Marine Corps go through. But on instinct, you understand, in his mind, you understand, his instinct was just to kill and end that brother's life, because that's how they all think. And that's why America got to burn, man, because that's what they're against the order of how the Most High put. You mean to tell me America is a thriving, you understand, the most richest empire that ever existed? Really, nobody should be going homeless and hungry here in America. But that just shows you how oppressive, how greedy, you understand, how our oppressor is. Go on.
Read on.
I'm going to start off at verse 14 again. I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. Oh, Salaki. Verse 14? Verse 14. I know that whatsoever the Most High...
The second part of 13.
All right, no sweat. I'm going to read it from the top. Verse 13 from the top. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of the Most High.
It is a gift of the Most High, man. All right, read on.
Verse 14. I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever.
For what?
Forever.
Forever, man. No, from 9 to 5.
Forever.
Forever, man. No unemployment.
Forever.
Forever, man. Well,
Salaki, so if I may, the Most High keep his promises. He
Right.
keep his promises, the same promises, you know what I'm saying, that he promised to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they obey his law, statutes, and commandments.
Damn right.
They would be set on high above all nations upon the earth.
Oh, what? Above what?
Above, you know what I'm saying? Above all nations who are on the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1.
Damn right.
Off the gate.
That's above all.
Come.
Damn right.
Come.
Read on.
Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And the Most High doeth it, that men should fear before him.
Read on, sir.
Verse 15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past.
I mean, there's nothing new underneath the sun.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
The place of what?
The place of judgment.
Yeah. Don't nobody like to get judged, right? Moreover, underneath the sun, I saw the what, sir?
The place of judgment.
The place of judgment. Read on.
That wickedness was there.
That what?
Wickedness was there.
Look, man, if you know right from wrong and you do wrong, you know that's wickedness. You understand? Wickedness. You got something to say, priest? Get down.
If I may, and that's, you know what I'm saying, that is one of the bedrocks. That is one of the bedrock scripture. And if you notice, it said judgment was underneath the sun. What is underneath the sun? The earth.
Damn right.
The earth is underneath the sun.
And get that straight also, man. When it speaks about the world and the earth is two different things, man. All right, Pastor Paul Chop. All right. John 3:16 is talking about the 12 tribes. That's the world.
Right.
You understand? That's not the planet. When you read the planet, right? When you read in the scriptures, it says the earth. That's the planet. You understand? And that is the planet. This ain't for you, man. This ain't for no other nation. Go ahead, priest.
Well, Salaki, so we pulled it out earlier when I made a point that the Most High, you know what I'm saying, Most High, the power keep his promises. And that's when I pulled in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. They put the period on it and said, above all people.
Above all people.
Just remember, if you want to do the name, you know what I'm saying, like semantics and play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the earth.
That's on the earth, man.
That was the stamp right there.
All
on
right.
the earth.
Yeah. So if you a Christian follower, right? What General Mayak said? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, a Christian pastor lied for you for 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Getting your money. That's real facts, man. That's real talk, man. They err in the scriptures, man. That's in Matthew. I'm paraphrasing. And that's right out of Jesus Christ's mouth.
Right.
All right? You err in the scriptures, man. And you got our people out there spiritually dead. So spiritually dead that they live in their iniquity and unalive themselves.
Right.
Read on, sir.
God. Salakia. That wickedness was there in the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Read on.
Verse 17, I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteousness and the wicked.
And the wicked, man.
For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
There's always time for everything, man. If you're in the Lord's army, you know that we do things in decency and in order.
Right.
All right. So as we brought out in the beginning of this chapter, all right, there is a time and a season for everything. And the time is now. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. We're gonna see who's who. You got something to say, priest?
Oh, Khan, that voice that he just read. You know what I'm saying? This is go along with your with the Christian church. You believe that, you know what I'm saying, judgment is going, you know what I'm saying, judgment going to be like, you know what I'm saying, in the sky or underneath the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It says right here, it said, you know what I'm saying, it said God shall judge the righteous
Mm-hmm.
and the wicked.
And the wicked.
That means they together.
That's right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's going on together.
That is absolutely
You know what I
correct.
mean? And if you ain't following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying, from the Most High God, you know what I'm saying? You are doing something else. You are doing something else.
Hey, man, the word of the Most High is like a two-edged sword, man.
God.
All right, breaking bone and flesh and marrow. The Most High don't discriminate, man. Read on.
God. Verse 17, I said in mine heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and wicked.
Right.
For there is a time, Salakia, for there is a time for every purpose and for every work. Verse 18, I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that the Most High might manifest them, and that they, Salakia, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
Oh, what?
Beasts.
Oh, beast.
The water.
You got our men out there. The water priest. You got our men out there talking about they wolves. Right? You heard that in the world, right? In the earth. Right? You heard that in the earth, right? They out there calling themselves, I'm a wolf. I'm a killer. I'm a dog. I'm a gorilla. Read that again.
God. And that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
They themselves are the beast, man. Read on.
Verse 19. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts. Even one thing befalleth them. As the one dieth, so dieth the other.
As the one dieth, so dieth the other, man. All right? Beasts don't think. They react. Read on.
They have all one breath.
One what?
Breath.
Read on.
So that a man have no preeminence above a beast.
Above a beast. Read on.
For all is vanity.
For all is vanity, man. We know what vanity means. All right? Everything is vanity, man. The way you act, the way you think. You get me? When you live in your iniquity, man. But you some love the Lord. But you some love black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian men.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
God. Verse 20. All go under one place. All are of the dust.
All out of the what?
Of the dust.
Of the dust. No, we came from apes.
Of the dust.
Why are they still apes if we came from apes? God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Right.
You understand? We all came from the dust. Read on.
And all turn to dust again.
Read it again.
And all turn to dust again.
And from, that's right. And all turn to dust again, man. See, but if you want to live, right? If you want to live, you fear the Lord, man.
Right.
You get back on track. Read on.
God. Verse 21. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth.
To the what?
To the earth.
To the world. That's that John 3:16. To the earth. To the world. Read on.
Verse 22. Wherefore I perceive that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his own works.
In his own works, man.
For that is his portion.
His portion. Everyone has a portion, man. There's levels to this. All right? You reap what you sow. If your own works, right? Your own work, you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man, the Most High gonna bless you, man. Now, if you don't fight, if you're lukewarm, man, He gonna spit you out. And you're gonna get rewarded for being lukewarm. You understand?
Right.
That's another indicator that you know, when your Christian pastor embeds you inside of your head that he loves the sinner but hates the sin.
Right.
That is straight garbage.
Right.
Garbage. Go get your money back. Go get your tithes back. All right? Inflation going up. All them goddamn churches should be closing down.
Right.
It wasn't. Where were they during COVID? Where were they in that first of the month when you need help paying your bills? Or when you ain't got food in your house?
Right.
We walk the streets, you see all them churches lined up. And it's always the women with their children. Read on.
For who shall bring him to see what shall be after him?
More sign. You can drop that. Give me the next precept. Oh, sure.
Okay. That's
In Psalms.
calm.
Right? All the Christians love to sing. Right? They love to sing, right? Give me Psalm 68. You can give me verse 20, man.
God. Psalm chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation.
It's the power of what?
Salvation.
Of salvation, man. That's what you should be striving for, man. Salvation. All right, read on.
And unto the Most High, the Lord belong the issues from death.
The issues from what?
Death.
From death, man. From unaliveness. All right. These damn what you call them? These policies got me speaking proper English now, huh? All right, read on.
Verse 21. But the Most High shall wound the head of his enemies.
So wound the what?
The head of his enemies.
Hey, man. And if you're out there in iniquity, right, transgressing the law, statutes, and commandments, right, you are your own worst enemy. You understand? Any more than that?
God. and the hairy scalp of such, and one as goeth on still in his trespasses.
Meaning, more or less, you get scalped just like the Native American brothers did the oppressor. All right, where do you think they learned it from? From the Most High Power, man.
Right.
All right. Any more than that?
La.
No sweat. Give me the book of Job.
God.
The book of Job, chapter 1, verse 20.
God, Job chapter 1, verse 20. Then Job arose and rent his mantle.
And did what?
Rent his mantle.
Read on.
And shaved his head.
And shaved his head. All right. Now, you know, Job is a very very important figure in the scriptures. All right. If you're familiar with Job, right, understand the very beginning of this chapter, the very beginning of this book right here. All right, or this letter. Okay. Here it is. He's mourning, right? All of Israel, man. All of Israel was scattered through the four corners of the earth. And until this day, right, we are mourning.
Right.
All right. Read on.
And fell down upon the ground.
This is how Job was mourning. All right. The Lord put him through a test. Pay attention. Read on.
And worshipped.
And did what?
Worshipped.
Yeah. You out there worshiping Caesar Borgia in your pork infested home or refuge, right? No matter what denomination you are, you better start examining yourselves. You understand? Examine yourselves right now. Because what you think you know is a damn lie. You think you know, you don't know nothing. You are the walking dead. Read on.
Verse 21. And said, naked came out. And said, naked came I out of my mother's womb.
Of my mother's womb, man. All right, you have the physical birth. All right, and then you have the spiritual birth. All right, read on.
And naked shall I return thither.
Naked shall you return right back to the dust. Read on.
The Most High gave, and the Most High have taken away. Blessed be the name of the Most High.
Blessed be the name of the Most High, man. Read on.
Verse 22. In all this, Job sinned not.
He did what?
Sinned not.
He sinned not, man. Stop sinning, man. Stop doing wickedness, man. Read on.
Nor charged the Most High foolishly.
Yeah, he didn't blame God. He took that on the chin. He put all of this in his inward parts, man.
Right.
All right, you can drop that. God, get down.
That's a heavy precept right there when it says in verse 21, and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Most High the Most High gave, and the Most High the Most High gave, and the Most High have taken away.
Right.
Blessed be the name of the Lord. Verse 22. In all this Job sinned not, nor charged the Most High foolishly. Perfect. Job is a perfect example that if you have everything taken away from you, that does not give you a reason to sin.
Right.
You understand? Look at the conditions of our brothers and sisters, you understand, in the ghettos, the reservations, and the barrios. You understand? We all know that the oppressor makes it hell for us to live here on this earth, right? No job, you understand? We the last to get hired, first to get fired.
Right.
You understand? There's no income. There's no income. There's no money flow to support ourselves, support our children. You understand? So we learn through our oppressor's philosophy to do wicked in these circumstances. You understand? Our daughters who are prostitute themselves in these cases where they might not have any money that's coming in. You understand? Or a brother that might have no income, you understand? He might, sell drugs or rob another brother or kill another brother. You understand? Or go or do anything that breaks the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You understand? That doesn't give you a reason to sin, man, because guess what? Job here, guess what? The Most High, you understand? The Most High, Satan told the Most High, take everything away that you given Job, and he will curse you in the face. And that's what the Most High did. Took away his wives, took away his children, took away his riches, his cattle. You understand? Job was a very rich man of substance.
Right.
You understand? He had nothing to his name. He had a pot to you know what in. Like how we do in the slums, the ghettos, and the reservations, but he kept his dignity. You understand? He kept his honor.
His wife cursed him.
His wife cursed him.
His friends mocked him.
You understand?
He all his kids died.
God.
Right.
You understand? But he kept the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, and still worshiped the Most High. You understand? And didn't charge the Most High foolishly.
Right.
You understand? And that's something that we have to understand too. Living in the ghettos, the slums, and the village. I know it's hard. You understand? I know it's hard. You understand? We be labeled like we'll do anything for $1, but guess what? That should not be the case. Because the prime example is Job here. You understand? We got to take off the philosophies and the lies of this oppressor, man. You understand? His way of living. You understand? He's the drug dealers. His women are the prostitutes. You understand? They're the thugs and the thieves and the gangbangers and the murderers, not us. You understand? If only, you understand, we tap into that power, which is the Most High, and follow these laws, statutes, commandments, you understand, that we have, then the Most High will give us, you understand, that what we want. Like how it said in the other scriptures that, you understand, what is that? I'm paraphrasing. You understand? The desire of a man is to eat and drink.
Right.
You understand? Not be homeless and be a beggar. You understand? Going through the train and asking your oppressors for food and water just to be murdered like a dog. God, Salaki.
No, damn right. Give it up. Damn right. A lot of people miss the little things, sir.
Right.
All right. It's the little things. They fight you every damn day out of ignorance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the little things, man. You can drop that, sir. Give me the book of Hebrews in the New Testament.
Oh, God.
All right. Hebrews chapter 9. All right. So you Christians out there. All right. You know, a lot of people, right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people, you know, the only tradition they keep is how they was brought up. You understand? So if your daddy was a pimp, you gonna be a pimp.
That's right.
All right? Knowing damn right you ain't no real pimp, you're a simp. You understand? And it's still vanity. It's still iniquity.
Right.
All right? If you were raised up saying that a rock was your God, then you're gonna teach that a rock was your God.
Right.
All right? You don't know. Let me get that real quick, Baba Kishore. Whole Hebrews chapter 9. Give me you. Ye know not what ye worship, man. All right? Ye know not what ye worship. All right? Keep this, Salaki. Keep this in mind, Christian, whatever denomination you are. The first thing they tell you is, you know, respect my belief.
Right.
All right? I respect your religion. You respect my religion.
Right.
Yeah, we gonna get into that one too. All right. Salaki. All right. You know you don't follow what you think you believe in. All right. You believe in confusion.
Right.
All right. That is what you believe in. All right. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. All right. Once you stop being a hypocrite, come on down. All right, come on down. Let's see what you really know. You understand? You got that, priest?
John chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship ye know not what.
Ye what?
Ye worship ye know not what.
Sluggy said, where are you reading from?
I'm reading from the King James Version.
What part of the Bible?
The New Testament.
The what?
The New Testament.
Here you go, Pastor Pork Chop. Right? And what chapter you in?
This is John chapter 4, verse 22.
And what words, what color words are this?
Red.
They're what?
Red.
Red, man. This is Christ speaking, man.
Right.
Read it from the top, Baba Kishore.
Ye worship, ye know not what.
Ye know not what is what you worship, man. You don't know what you worship. Read on.
We know what we worship.
We know what we worship. Read on.
For salvation is of the Jews.
For the what?
For salvation is of the Jews.
No, for the Christian.
Of the Jews.
Yeah. Eat that. How about them apples? Right out of Jesus Christ's mouth. Was Jesus Christ a Christian? Was he a Christian? Priest? He was what? Now say it in English for the Christians. They can't speak Hebrew.
He was not a Christian.
He was not a Christian. Was Christianity founded off of Jesus Christ, though? That's what Pastor Pork Chop tells you. That's the real goddamn pimp.
Right.
You understand? Any more than that?
Blah.
Drop that. Give me Hebrews chapter 9, verse 24, Baba Kishore.
Hebrews 9, verse 24. For Christ is not entered into the holy places.
Into the what?
Into the holy places.
The separate places. Read on.
Made with hands.
Made with hands. Them Christian churches was made with hands too. Read on.
Which are the figures of the true.
Of the what?
True.
Of the fake.
True.
Of the real, man.
True.
Read on.
But into heaven itself.
Read on.
Now to appear in the presence of the Most High for us.
Of the Most High power for us, man. For Israel, man. Read on.
Verse 25. Nor yet that he should offer himself often, as the high priest entereth into the holy place every year with blood of others.
With the blood of what?
Others.
With the blood of others, man. Some of you got blood in your own hands. All right, read on.
Verse 26. For then must we often have suffered since the foundation of the world.
In the beginning. All right, read on.
But now once in the end of the world have he appeared to put away sin by the sacrifice of himself.
Of himself, man. So if you live in your vanity, right? That means all this means nothing.
That's right.
If you lean on your own understanding, on what you think you know, right? And them garbage beliefs that you follow, right? All this is trash. All right, read on.
Verse 27. And as it appointed unto men.
Unto who?
Unto men.
No, unto women.
Unto men.
Unto females.
Unto men.
Read on.
Once to die.
Once to what?
Die.
Read on.
But after this, the judgment.
The judgment, man. All right. So once you physically are gone, where your physical returns to the dust, right? When you get buried, when you get cremated, right? Your spirit gets what, sir?
But after Salakia, as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this, the judgment.
The judgment, man. All right? You get judged, Papa. You get judged, Papi. All right? Read on.
Verse 28. So Mashiach.
No, read it in the English.
So Christ was once offered to bear the sins of many. And unto them that look for him shall he appear the second time without sin unto salvation.
Oh, wait a minute. He coming back?
And unto them that look for him shall he appear the second time without sin unto salvation.
Oh, so that means you're going to see him. You're going to see him when you get judged. All right? You're going to see him when he get judged, man. All right? When you get judged, when you die, right? When you get called home to get judged, you're going to see our King Yahushua, man, who ignorantly called Jesus the Christ. All right? You can drop that. Let's keep these Christians singing.
Well,
Right. You got something to say, priest?
Oh, the scripture that you just read, you know, is a lot of, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of Christians believe that, because when he say he came to, where we at right here? So, let's see here.
Yeah, get down, priest.
I just want to make sure I'm not using the wrong one. Oh, here we go, right here. You said in verse 27, and as it, Hebrews chapter 9, verse 27, and as it is appointed unto men once, you know what I'm saying, once to die, but after this, the judgment, in verse 28. So Christ was once offered to bear the sins of many. Now you know this is with the Christian church going to start lying right here. Bear the sins of many. Remember, in the Christian church, Catholic church, you know what I'm saying, remember, Yahushua, Jesus Christ came for everybody.
Jesus Christ came for who?
Came for everybody. And this is what they, because he said, bear the sins of many. Okay. Who is the many? You have to find out.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, right? The true Israelites, according to the scripture. All right, that is your biblical identity right there.
So can I just get this one precept?
Get down, priest. Damn right.
This is for your Christian church. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, our oppressor beat this, you know what I'm saying, beat this lie into us. Now we, you know what I'm saying, now we the descendants, now we became the descendants of the liars. You know what I'm saying? Then we became the liars. You know what I'm saying? So I would like, you know what I'm saying, I would like to get this let me see if we got it right here. I just want to make sure. Let me see here.
What scripture?
Let me get give me Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. Let me get Matthew chapter 15, verse 24, just to make sure I'm not tripping. See, because the Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim mosque, I'm saying, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying, our oppressor, he's a deceiver. You know what I'm saying? He's the devil what the Bible speaks of.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? He's the snow roach what the Bible speaks of.
That's
and he's gonna come spitting lies. And when you go into the Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? When you go into the book of Hebrews, when it said I'm gonna go back to that because you know they do that all the time on the Hebrews. Let me see. We will suffer for many. This is out of Christ's own words. You know what I'm saying? This is the many. It wasn't you know what I'm saying? It wasn't everybody. It was the 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? This is in Christ's words. You know what I'm saying? This is who he came to suffer. This is the many. You know what I'm saying? But this is Christ's words. But he answered. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is Bible Shaw. Can you read that from me?
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24.
Go on.
And he answered and said.
Wait. Say that again.
But he answered and said.
So this is Matthew's. You know what I'm saying? This is Matthew getting his view on what Christ. You know what I'm saying? What Christ was teaching. What Christ was teaching. He said, but he answered and said. Now this is what Christ said. You know what I'm saying? To the other nations. Go on.
I am not sent.
Say that again.
I am not sent.
He's here, you know what I'm saying? He's here, you know what I'm saying? He had to bear the sins of the many. Go on.
But
Go ahead.
Unto the lost sheep.
Of the what?
Lost sheep.
The many.
Lost sheep.
The many.
Lost sheep.
The many.
Lost sheep.
He came here to bear the sins of the many. Of the what?
The lost sheep.
Go on.
Of the house of Israel.
Oh, of the house of what?
Israel.
Of the house of everybody.
Israel.
He came to bear the sins of the many, of the house of the whole world.
Israel.
He came here to bear the sins of the many, of the lost, you know what I'm saying, of the lost sheep.
Right.
Of the house of it. That's his own words. That's Christ's words.
That's right.
That's
right.
Jesus Christ's words.
Mhm.
That's when you go back to Matthew's chapter 9. That's who he suffered. That's who he was bearing for, the offering.
Right.
That was the offering. And Matthew's, let's go back to it if I can find it. Here we go. So Christ was once offered to bear the sins of the many, the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
Back in Matthew's chapter 15, verse 24.
Damn. No, you too
Clap
wild,
it
man. Damn right. Damn right, Warrior. Swing that damn sword. Damn right. Always bring it back wet, man. All right. Don't feed into the philosophies and the logic and beliefs of the spiritually dead. All right. The truth will always defend itself. You understand? You cut them when they come in front of you, man. You fall on their ass. You understand? You cut them the hell up and send them on their way. All right? Don't lose focus, Israel. All right? You holding Psalms 91, right? Psalms 91. Give me Psalms 91. We done with the Hebrews. Most High Christ. Give me Psalm 91. You know what I'm saying? And life, right? Before you physically go, right? You understand that the battle is spiritual, man. All right, understand that. This is all spiritual, man. Before you were born, the Most High knew you. All right? You're here to follow basic instructions before leaving Earth, man. All right? Before you leave this planet, before you leave the world, you got to pass your test. All right? You will get called home. After Noah's flood, man has 120 years of life before you get called home, man. All right? And when you get called home, you're going to see that person you think is God. You're going to see Jesus Christ. You're going to see you're going to see a lot of things, and you're going to get judged. All right? Give me what you got, Baba Kishore.
Psalms chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High.
He that dwelleth what?
In a secret place of the Most High.
Read on.
Shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Above the shadow of the Almighty. Your Christian church is not what? It's not the secret place, man. That is no refuge, man. Read on.
Verse 2. I will say of the Most High, He is my refuge.
He is what?
My refuge.
Read on.
And my fortress.
And my what?
Fortress.
Read on.
My power in Him will I trust.
Will I trust, man? Read on.
Verse 3. Surely He hath delivered, surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Of the fowler, man. Show me a Christian pastor. Show me a Christian pastor in these scriptures. All I see is oppressors, snakes and dragons, man. Time and time and time and time again. Over and over and over and over. And then you know what happens to our people? They become replicas. All right? They say blood thicker than water. Let me get that, Baba Kishore. All right? The first enemies are those of you or your own household. All right? You know what I do see, man? No priest and prophet, right? Every priest and prophet was welcome from their own land. You understand? They had to kick rocks. All right, push they brick in. That's the real. When you hear push that put your brick in, you gotta kick rocks, man. All right, you gotta put that work in, man. Everybody's against you. All right, everybody's against you, man. This don't stop. This does not stop, man. All right, we already know the physical's coming. All right, it's what you do here now. You have to be spiritually founded. All right, it comes by reading a book called the Bible, the one you call a white man's book. All right, you ever listen to yourself talk? You understand? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Right.
All right, because you damn sure don't hear the words coming out of your mouth. All right, you sound like a fool. Verify what comes out of your mouth. What you think you know. Prove all things. That's another one, right? Scriptures say, "Prove all things." All right, you got what I want, priest.
Come.
Read on.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 36.
Oh, Salagi, them Christians love the New Testament, right? This is the first book of the New Testament, right? Tell me where you at again, Parazza.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 36.
Read on.
And a man vows shall be they and a man foes shall be they of his own household.
The foes, man. The foes are your enemies, man. Of your own house, man. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, and your cousin too. You understand? You know why? Because you ain't smoking no more. Because you ain't hanging out no more. You understand? Because you change people, places, and things. That's the Lord calling you out the world. All right? Out the earth. You understand? Any more than that?
No, sir.
You can drop that. Give me Psalms 91, the middle of verse 3, Baba, for sure.
God, Psalm chapter 91, verse 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Read on.
And from the noisome pestilence.
Pestilence, that could be your mama, your cousin, your sister too. You feel me? Read on.
Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers.
With his what?
Feathers.
Read on.
And under his wings shalt thou trust.
Read on.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Thy shield and buckler, man. The truth. This is the home of the truth, man.
That's right.
All right, righteousness and warriors dwell here, man. Don't get it twisted. Read on. You gonna say something, priest?
No.
Get down.
This goes back into what you just read. You know what I'm saying? The
God
love
damn
of the
right.
Most High. That, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you know what I'm saying? People that are going to be enemies in your own household. I got to read Matthew's 10 and 34.
Get
This
down.
is what Yahushua was saying.
Get down,
Okay.
priest.
He that loveth father or mother loveth father or mother
Read on.
more than me.
More than who?
More than me.
Who is the me?
Yahushua
Read on.
is not worthy of me.
It's not worthy of the Most High, man. It's not worthy of who you call Jesus the Christ, man.
Come.
It's not worthy of the truth, man. They believe in God, but they out there celebrating paganism.
Right.
Talk about respect my religion. I respect your religion. I respect your belief. You respect my belief. Oh, it's so disrespectful. Well, hell out of here with that garbage, man. Any more than that?
Come.
Read on.
And he that loveth son or daughter
Oh, what?
or daughter
Read on.
more than me
More than me?
is not worthy of me.
You ain't worthy, man. You can go stay in your vomit, man. Or you can live forever. You can live forever. I don't think our people out there in the world want to live, man. So you can't teach him nothing. You understand? You make the battle so much more exciting. Any more on that?
Alright, sir.
Read verse 5, Bubba, for sure.
God, Psalm chapter 91, verse 5. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. Verse 6. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness.
Those are the demons, man. All right? The freaks come out at night. Whole lot of demons there, man. So lot of fiery arrows, man. All right? Read on.
Nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
At noonday, man. Remember, we brought out Job, man. All right? The Most High gave Satan permission to tempt Job, man. Every priest and prophet here was tempted, man. They heard they calling and they was tempted, man. All right, we fight for crowns of gold, man. You understand? We pushed that break. We earned that, man. You got something to say, priest?
Oh, it's like it, sir. See, that probably went over a lot of Christian heads.
A lot of,
you know
not only the Christian, over the foes head too.
Over the foes head, because you say, the Most High God gave permission to Satan.
To who?
To Satan.
Damn right.
Gave permission.
Permission.
Permission. Oh, I thought Satan was going by his own accord.
No, he's some red guy with horns and a pitchfork, and when you die, you go down there if you ain't do good. Respect my religion, I respect yours. Shut the F up, man. Go ahead, priest.
Satan fought against God.
He lost.
That's what they think. Satan fought against God.
Yeah. He rebelled. He felt like lightning. You feel me? Got knocked the F out, man. Mm-hmm. One-headed quitter. Don't ever bite the hand that feeds you, boy. All right? Okay. Read on.
God. Verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand.
Read it again.
1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. But it shall not come nigh thee.
Nigh thee, man. All right? Keep them horse blinders on, man. Bring it back wherever, a single time. There is no excuse. If you know, you know. There is no excuse. All right? Read on.
Verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
The reward is death. That is the reward for iniquity. The wages of sin is death. And it could be your favorite loved one. It could be your favorite Pastor Pork Chop. You understand? It could be whoever. All right? The Most High don't discriminate, man. All right? Let me get that too, Bo. Can you hold that for me? Respect the persons. All right? Read on, sir.
Verse 9. Because thou hast made the Most High, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation.
Read on.
Verse 10. There shall no evil before thee.
No what?
No evil before thee.
Read on.
Neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Nigh thy dwelling, man. You're going to be good. You're going to be tawab. All right? Read on.
Verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee.
Charge over thee. All right? Read on.
To keep thee in all thy ways.
That means to protect you, man. That's the charge, all right? He gonna order them angels to protect you if you follow the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? And it all starts with a little thing called fear. All right? Fear of the Most High power, man. Read on.
Verse 12. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
And the most high angels, right, is gonna lift you up so that you you don't fall, you don't stumble. All right, you have to fight your own demons. You understand? It could be whatever. I guarantee you, it falls under the 7 deadly sins. You understand? Read on.
Verse 13. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder.
Now you know what a lion is. An adder is a damn snake. All right, a wicked damn snake. All right, read on.
The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet.
Man, you're gonna be victorious, man. But you're gonna have to fight. If you have to trample over something, right, under your feet, that means you're gonna have to fight, man. That's where the warfare come in, man. You're gonna have to fight your flesh. You're gonna have to fight Satan entering your mind. You have to fight them damn demons. Don't feed into the demons, man. Read on.
Verse 14. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
Know my name. And how you know the Lord's name, man? Is it Yeshua? Is it Jehovah God? Give me some more acronyms. What's some more? Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ay Dios. Ay Dios mío. Por favor. All right, come on, man. Read that last part again, sir.
God. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
Known my name, man. How about that for your damn belief in your goddamn religion? How about that? Read on.
God, verse 15. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and will honor him. Verse 16. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
And show him my salvation, man, with long life, man. And if you study, man, you have 120 years of long life to get this right, man. Your ticket can get caught at any time, man. At any time. While you taking a dump, while you walking, while you driving, while you parking your car, while you're tearing fire. Or while you're feeding into your damn demon. You can drop that. You got something you want to chime in?
And that scripture is so hard, you know what I'm saying, so hard body, and you laid it down so flat, because it's letting you know when you follow the Lord's statutes and commandments. When you see, you know what I'm saying, when you follow and know who you are, you know what I'm saying, for the 12 tribes of Israel, that we will be there when, you know what I'm saying, the people who, you know, who depressing us, we will watch them fall. You know what I'm saying? We have the blessings to watch our enemies fall. You know what I'm saying? When you, it says it in the scripture too, when you read, when that, you know what I'm saying, when there's 1,000 arrows around you, you will not be touched.
You will not be touched, man. What it said? 10,000 will fall at your side.
Right.
1,000 at your other side. At your right hand. You will not be hit. You will not be touched, man. All right. There's so many precepts and parables throughout the scriptures, man. Understand that the scriptures was written for our learning, man. All right. But a lot of people, they don't like to read. They got what's that called? Blind faith. You understand? You're a follower, 5. Stop it, 5. All right. You're dooming yourself. All right. I'll tell you one thing, ain't no prophets in them goddamn churches. A lot of hocus pocus, a lot of witchcraft, a lot of magic. All right. Yeah, you know what? I like to step the bar up, man. All right. Tell your Christian pastor about the ISUPK.
That's right.
All right. Tell them y'all will stop y'all. Priest and officer, y'all will stop y'all. Under Commanding Jerry Honda, all right, he want all the smoke. How about that? I live for this. This is what we live for. All right. The fish are people out of the valley of dry bones, and I see a lot of bones in them religions and them worthless beliefs. All right, especially in them Christian churches. Give me the book of Ecclesiastes. You gonna say something?
Go
ahead, priest.
I have the scripture that you asked for.
Go ahead, bring it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 17 about respect of a person.
That's right.
Ye shall not respect persons in judgment.
Read it from the top.
Take
your time.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. Ye shall not be afraid of the face of man. For the judgment is God, is the power.
For the judgment is what?
Is the power.
Is the power, man. Damn right, man. The Most High power is not a respecter of person. So don't ever, out your rabbit mouth, ask somebody else to respect your religion as you respect their religion, or respect their beliefs as you respect to respect your beliefs as you respect their belief. You don't respect shit if you asking that.
That's right.
You understand? You believe in confusion. You know not what you worship, man. Shut my wash your quiet, man. Listen and sit down, man. Shut your mouth. You know nothing. Give me the book of Ecclesiastes, man. Chapter 38. Verse 16, Baba Kishore.
God, Ecclesiastes chapter 38, verse 16.
Sorry, you hit me one more time.
My son, let tears fall down over the dead. It began to lament, as if thou suffered great harm thyself. And then cover his body according to the custom, and neglect not his burial.
Neglect, bury his body according to the custom, man. We do not get cremated. You understand? Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. That is not our custom, man. That's another reason why you're destroyed and believe in confusion. All right? Salakia. And you know, with death, right? After the spiritual death, right? You get that physical death, right? A lot of things is gonna happen, man. All right, as we brought out earlier, man, the first enemies, right, are those of your own household. You feel me? Your own blood, the ones that say they love you and smile up in your face, man. I wish we can play that, the OJs, man. They smile in your face. Backstabbers, right. That's just some throw out. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. That's just another distraction. You feel me? You gotta keep focused, man, because you know the Most High's name, man. All right. Read on.
Verse 17. Weep bitterly and make great mourn.
Yeah, man. You go to that goddamn funeral. I don't care if they say you can't go. All right, you go. All right, you know the truth. You don't err in the scriptures, man. You honor that person, man.
Right.
All right, read on.
And use lamentation as he is worthy, and that day, Salakia, and that a day or two, lest thou be evil spoken of. And then comfort thyself for thy heaviness.
Read on.
Verse 18, for the heaviness cometh death, and the heaviness of the heart breaketh strength.
Hey, man, I want to big up Priest and Osa Abaja, man.
That's right.
All right. Y'all caught his class, man. He said, man, you can die if you overmourn. All right. It is a chain reaction, man. All right. You must guard your health.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 19, in affliction also sorrow remaineth, And the life of the poor is the cure, Salakia, is the curse of the heart.
Of the heart, man. Read on.
Verse 20. Take no heaviness to heart, drive it away, and remember the last end. Verse 21. Forget it not, for there is no turning again. Thou shalt not do him good, but hurt thyself.
But hurt thyself, man. All right, don't put that spirit on yourself. All right, big up to Priest and Captain Cesaria. All right, that's something he told me in council, man. Don't ever put that demon on you, man. All right, read on.
Verse 22. Remember thy judgment.
Remember thy what?
Judgment.
Thy judgment, man. Remember my judgment, man. Read on.
For thine also shall be so. Yesterday for me, and today for thee.
What goes around comes around, man. Read on.
Verse 23. When the dead is at rest, let his remembrance rest.
Let his remembrance rest, man. All right.
And be comforted for him when his spirit is departed from him.
He ain't suffering. He or she is not suffering no more, man.
Right.
All right. All them enemies, all the first enemies of your household, man. That's all the test too, man.
That's right.
You gotta stay grounded, man. Whole body, one West style.
That's right.
All right. Be comforted. They're gonna get judged. They're gonna get their just due. You show what you reap on this earth. What the Lord's Prayer said, on earth as it is in heaven.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Satan went up against his creator, right? He bit the hand that fed him, right? What makes you excusable? All right. Read on.
Verse 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure.
Opportunity of leisure. Read on.
And he that hath little business shall become wise.
Shall become wise, man. Your business is to come back to the Most High power, man. All right. King Solomon, all right, asked for wisdom, man. All right. King Solomon of all people asked for wisdom, man. All right. You can drop that. The other book that they get confused, man. Ecclesiastes. All right.
Oh, Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, that was Ecclesiasticus 38. Now it's Ecclesiastes. Right? Well, let me get right real quick. Chapter 9. All right, chapter 9. Give me verse 5. Ecclesiastes. Chapter 9. Verse 5.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 5. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything. Slakia.
No, so it says, for the living know that they shall die, man.
Right.
At one point, we had eternal life, man. You learned that earlier. I said man has 120 years of life before God judges them, man. We had, how long did Adam live? All right, it just started declining. The minute they started transgressing, going against the grain, and their vanity, all right, Peter pays for Paul. You heard? Peter pays for Paul.
Right.
All right. They started losing years out of their life, man. How old was Noah? You understand? After the flood, it says man has 120 years of life. All right. You got babies that are born at stillbirth.
Right.
All right. You got babies that die all the time. You understand? People die all the time. All right. Whether it's self-inflicted or not. You got judged, 5. You got judged, black man, Hispanic man, and Indian man. Examine yourselves. Read on.
Neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten.
Yeah, once you done and gone, it's over.
Right.
All right. So whatever memories you have, all right, whatever honor you had, especially within that bloodline, full speed ahead, man, till your casket drop. Read on.
Verse 6. Also their love.
Also what?
Their love.
Love is an action word. Read on.
And their hatred.
And their what?
Hatred.
Read on.
And their envies is now perished.
Oh, their iniquities, man. Read on.
Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun.
That's it, man. They relieved from duty, man. Them basic instructions before leaving Earth, man. You better score 100. You better bring it back wet. All right. So just as you get blessed, you also get cursed, man. All right. Read on.
Verse 7. Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart. For the Most High now accepteth thy works.
Give me. Read on.
Verse 8.
Salaki, sir.
Yeah, get there.
If I may. And it's that easy.
Just
The
like
Lord's
that.
statute commandments is not grievous.
It's not. Don't wait. Say that nice and loud, Baba Kishore.
The Lord, you know what I'm saying? The love, you know what I'm saying? If I may, what is it? 1 John 5:3. You know what I'm saying? This is the love of God. If we follow His.
This is what?
If we follow.
From the top.
This is the love of God. If we follow His commandments, and His commandments is not grievous.
His commandment is not grievous. That's the key word, man. That is the foundation for all of this, man.
And if I may, and this is when that scripture comes into play, because it says, "Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart, for the power now accept thy works."
Accept thy works. Damn right.
The work that you put in for the Most High God.
Push that goddamn break.
Statute commandments.
Damn right. Hard body, one West style. Bring it back wet. Read on.
Verse 8. Let thy garments be always white.
Always white? Always what?
White.
Always white, man, without blemish. All right? Flawless victory. Read on.
And let thy head lack no ointment.
No ointment, man. Go get them damn anointings, man. Go get them. Earn them. Beseech the Most High for a new heart, man. This ain't grievous. That hard? This ain't hard at all, man. Read on.
Verse 9. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest, or the days of the life of thy vanity.
Of thy vanity, man. Love that woman, man. Your rib is your helpmates, man.
Right.
You treat her as the weaker vessel. She's your companion, man. All right. Scripture says what? Love thy what?
Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest, all the days of the life of thy vanity.
Of thy vanity, man. Sex is marriage, man. All right. Read on.
Which he hath given thee under the sun.
Under the what?
The sun.
Read on.
All the days of thy vanity.
All the days of thy vanity. Baba Kishore. Let's look up that definition for the metaverse.
Come.
Vanity. All right. Read on.
For that is thy portion in this life.
And what?
In this life.
Oh, we got another life.
In this life.
In this life. All right. For that is thy portion in this life. Read on.
And in thy labor which thou takest under the sun.
Under the sun. All right. You're on your time. on your slave time. Just remember, Salakia, just remember, we're all on the Most High's time. Bet that. All right. Read on.
Verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might.
Do it with what?
Thy might.
Yeah, you're gonna go out there and transgress the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Do it with your might. Do it with your might so you can reap what you sow, man. Now, if you're gonna go follow the law, statutes, and commandments, do it with your might so you can reap your reward also, man. Go ahead, Ward.
Salaki, sir. I got the definition of vanity.
Get down,
It
priest.
says excess pride in or admiration of one's own appearance or achievements.
Oh,
Got the similarities. It said let me see, self-conceit, narcissism,
Also what?
narcissism,
Yeah.
and self-love.
Yeah, they think because they see you up there in the truth, right? You see that you can be very offensive. All right, you're aggressive with the truth. All right. Any more on that?
Right.
Sir.
You got more on that?
For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest.
In the what?
Whither thou goest.
In the what?
Whither thou goest.
No.
Oh,
Wisdom.
Salakia. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave.
It's the grave, man. All right. Death and taxes, man. That's the only thing that's promised to you, man. Unless you put that brick in, man. You understand? Go. You know, we could tie this in with so many things, man. The parable, the sower. All right. You want to chime in, sir?
Swallow.
Go ahead, sir. You give me the next verse.
Verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to be the Slakia, that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill. But time and chance happeneth to them all.
To them all, man. With right, Paratazah? Righteous or the wicked.
That's right.
You understand? I mean, let's remember he said this life, right? You know, so you have your physical death, right? You have your spiritual death, right? And then you have your physical death, right? And then you get judged, right? But we do come back, right, sir? We do reincarnate, man. That comes from putting in your brick. You understand? Don't be out here a filthy damn sinner and come back the least in the kingdom. All right, put that brick in, man. All right, I want to see more than one crown in them heads, man. All right. Give me a prime example, man. Give me the mother that saw her children die, man. The Maccabees, right? Where's she at? But she said, this mother, right? She had children, right? And she saw her children die, right? All because they refused to eat pork, all right? See, your beliefs don't teach you these things, right? You love to eat the longanisa and the pig feet and all that, all right? How about back in the day, right? You got put to death for not eating it. That's probably, right, why you like eating it so much, because you refuse, you didn't want to die. You know what I'm saying? Here I'm surrounded, we're surrounded by men that's prepared to die. You understand?
Right.
All right, we look forward to it. You understand? You can read it when you got it.
Second Maccabees chapter 7 verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
It came to pass also that seven brethren with their mother were taken.
So this mother had 7 children.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
And compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh.
To taste swine, that's your pig, man. All right. So if you're a Christian pastor, right, the belief you want people to respect, right, or your religion, right, you know that God said don't eat this shit. He said do not eat this. Do not eat crab, shrimp, and lobster, right? So here in the time of the Maccabees, right, you had a king that had this mother with 7 kids, right? And had them in contempt because they did not want to eat swine flesh, right? Read on.
God, and were tormented with scourges and whips.
Read on.
Verse 2. But one of them spake first, said thus, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die.
We are ready to what?
Die.
Ready to die, man. When you study to show thyself approved, man, when this is a prime example of not one arrow touching you when you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. He said, what this brother said?
We are ready to die.
Ready to die, man.
Right.
Read on.
Rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers.
Rather to go into your vomit, man.
Right.
Spit in the face of your forefathers, man.
Right.
All right. You gotta lose your life, man. What they say in the streets, death before dishonor. This is a prime example, man.
Right.
Death before dishonor, man. How about that for your beliefs and your religion? All right, or your morals, or your foundation. Read on.
Salakia, rather to transgress the laws of our fathers. Verse 3. Then the king, being in a rage, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made hot. Verse 4. Which, forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongue of him that spake first, and to cut off the uttermost parts of his body.
The uttermost parts, man. So anything, y'all get it, right? The uttermost parts, right? They chopped them off, man. They cooked them just like how you like to eat that pork, man. Go ahead. You can read brothers up.
Come. The uttermost part of his body.
Right.
The rest of his brethren and his mother look on.
So they watched this king, man. They watched this king do this, man. Read on.
Now, when he was thus maimed in all his members, he commanded him, being yet alive, to be brought to the fire and to be fired in the pan, to fry in the pan.
All right, get me to where the mother says.
Come.
Get me to where the mother says she don't know, but she,
Come.
All right. This is just one indicator where she gave it away, man, that you do get reincarnated. All right. Just like Christ rose up from the dead. All right. When he came after 3 days, he rose up, man. He defeated death, man. All right. strive to be like Christ, man. All right, this is no joke, man. All right, we out here leaning on our own understanding, thinking that we came from apes. All right, why are they still apes out there, man? Why are they still all these different monkeys and stuff, man? You give Salabi, you give me where she gave it away. About you got it? What's the verse?
It's still in the same verse 5, but down at the bottom.
Go ahead, read on.
Oh, come. With the mother, but let me go right. Exalted one and another with the mother to die. Manfully, saying thus, verse 6, the Most High looketh upon us, and in trust and truth have comfort in us, as Moses in his song, which witness to their face declared, saying, and he shall be comfort in his servants. Verse 7. So when the first was dead after this,
Keep reading.
Come. So when the first was dead after this manner, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock.
So here they killed the first brother. Right, there's 7 sons. These are 7 sons this mother had. All right, the king wanted to, he unalived the first son, right?
Right.
Hey, help him out.
Sure. And when they had pulled off the skin of his head with the hair, they asked him, wilt thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of thy body? Verse 8, but he answered in his own language and said, no. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order, as the former did. Slakia, that next language, his own language means Hebrew.
Right.
And when he said no, that's La'ai Hebrew, which means no.
Damn right.
Verse 9, and when he was at his last gasp, he said, thou, Slakia, like a fury takest us out of this present life. But the King of the world shall raise us up, who have died for his laws, unto everlasting life.
Unto everlasting life, man. All right. How do you get that? You gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
All right. Now I don't know about you. I only see one belief.
Right.
All right. That can say that.
Right. If I may.
Sir.
You understand? The scriptures don't understand why it means everlasting life. They think that they're going to live forever and don't die.
Christians,
in the kingdom of heaven, we are going to pass away. You understand? That everlasting life, like Preaching Officer Yahweh Sapiala said, is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Because when you pass away, now, you understand, you're going to give your blessings. You understand? You're going to give your blessings will go to your children, which is the inheritance. You understand? Riches, power, glory, fame, rulership, all that is going to go to your children. That's the everlasting life. Not literally living forever. You understand? Because we have to pass away in order to reproduce. God.
Salaki, sir, I have the mother's statement.
Go ahead, read on.
Right here.
Bring it.
Second Maccabees chapter 7, verse 20. But the mother was marvelous above all.
The mother was what?
Marvelous above all.
So if you're a mom out there, just picture you out there probably more than one death. All right. But how many sons did this mother have? 7. Right? What does the scripture say about that woman?
But the mother was marvelous above all.
Marvelous, man. If you're a mother out there, man, big up yourself, man. All right. big up yourself, man. Read on.
And worthy of honorable memories. Memory. For when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of one day, she bare it with a good courage, because of the hope that she had in the Most High. Verse 21. Yea, she exhort every one of them in her own language,
which is Hebrew, which is Lashon Kodash, right? The language of God, the language of the angels, man, the language of Adam and his children. All right, read on.
Come. Filled with courageousness, spirit, and stirring up her womanish
thoughts.
Womanish thoughts. With a manly stomach, she said unto them, verse 22.
Here you go.
I cannot tell how ye came into my womb. For I neither gave you breath nor life. Neither was it I that formed the member of every one of you.
The members of every one of you. All right, meaning your legs, your arms, your phalanges, all right, your upward parts. All right, read on.
But doubtless, the creator of the world.
The creator of what?
The world.
Of the world, man. All right, read on.
Who formed the generations of men.
The generation of man. Read on.
And found out the beginning of all things.
The beginning of all things. Read on.
Will also of his own mercy give you breath.
Give you breath. Read on.
And life again.
Read on.
As ye now regard not your own selves for his law's sake.
For his law's sake, man. Hey, man. I myself have a son, man, called Ala Kamaf, man. All right. I lost him twice. All right. His name means I cannot die. All right. And when I read this here, man, all right, don't regard your own self. You understand? You put the Most High power first, man. You congregate with those who are ready to die, with righteous men. All right? With righteous men of one mind, of one body. All right? Read on.
Come. Now, Antiochus, thinking himself, despite it, and suspecting it to be a reproachful speech, Whistling the youngest was yet alive, did not only exhort him by words, but also assumed him with oath.
Assured him
with oath. That he would make him both a rich and happy man if he would turn from the laws.
If he would turn from the Lord, if he would go into his vomit. All right, if he would spit in the face of his forefathers and the power that they serve. All right, read on.
Come. Let's see. Both. Let me see. Would make him both a rich and a happy man if he turned away from the laws of his fathers and that also he would take him for his friend and trust him with affairs.
And trust him with affairs, man. All right. Give me the mother. Read on.
Come. But when the let me see here. Verse, we want to get the mother. Let me see. Counseling.
Next verse.
Oh, come. Verse 25. But when the young man would, but when the young man would in no case hearken unto him, the king called his mother.
Read on.
And exhorted.
Read on.
Her that she would counsel the young man to save his life.
Read on.
Verse 26. And which he had exhorted her with many words. She promised him that she would counsel her son.
Read on. 27.
But she, bowing herself towards him, laughing.
Doing what?
Laughing.
Read on.
The cruel tyrant to scorn spake in her country language on this manner.
Read on.
O my son, have pity upon me, that bear thee my month in my womb.
9 months. Read on.
And give thee such their years. Such 3 years.
Gave him breast milk for 3 years, right? Read on.
And nourished thee, and brought thee up unto this age, and endured the troubles of education.
Man. Read down. Give me verse 29.
Come. Verse 29. Fear not this tormentor.
That's right. Read on.
But being worthy of thy brethren. Take thy death.
Take thy what?
Take thy death.
Take thy what?
Take thy death.
Read on.
That I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren.
With thy brethren, man. Meaning that, you come back through your son, man. Through your bloodline, man. All right? So if anybody ever asks you to respect their belief, you tell them straight up and down, man. That's garbage. Ye worship ye know not what. For salvation is for the Jews.
Right.
And with that, I'm preaching also Yahusap Ya'Allah.
Preaching Officer Sha'al.
And we pass the class over to preaching Officer Paratazar. Give me the security announcements.
Come. ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. In which, if they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means 10 in the Hebrew, ma'ashera. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation, the Feast of First Fruit, if I'm not mistaken, is on May.
May 29th.
May 29th. Remind Akim and Awathim to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, headband, pants, boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf.
We're gonna
No, let's first do this. Salute them. We're gonna do the praise.
oh,
Come. All right. Come. Good. All right. Amajim, which means stand. We're going to get one courtesy salute. Man of Israel, Amad Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yashar Rakadam. Yazm top. All right.
Shar, How Hayat Kadam, right, which means turn and face the east. Right? So ISUPK curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh!
Blessed are you, Yahweh!
King of heaven and earth!
King of heaven and earth!
And all things living!
And all things living!
Yahweh!
Yahweh!
In the name of Yahweh Shah!
In the name of Yahweh Shah!
Listen to us now!
Listen to us now!
Right now!
Right now!
Send evil!
Send evil!
And curses!
And curses!
And punishment!
And punishment!
And destruction!
Destruction!
To the heathen!
To the heathen!
That speak against us!
Speak against us!
Thy prophets!
Thy prophets!
Thy teachers!
Thy teachers!
Thy princes!
Thy princes!
The priests!
The priests!
The Israelite brothers!
The Israelite brothers!
And the schools!
And the schools!
Send evil!
Send evil!
And curses!
And curses!
And punishment!
And punishment!
And destruction!
Destruction!
To the heathen!
To the heathen!
And shake loose!
And shake loose!
The treasure!
The treasure!
Of the rich of Israel!
Of the rich of Israel!
That refuse to give to the
That
school!
refuse to give to the school!
Force their riches!
Force their riches!
To enter into our sanctuary!
Into our sanctuary!
Send evils and curses!
Send evils and curses!
And punishment and destruction!
And punishment and destruction!
To the Edomites!
To the Edomite!
And the nation!
And the nation!
And their drug dealers!
And their drug dealers!
And the court
And
system!
their court system!
The prison
The
system!
prison system!
Planned Parenthood!
Red period!
All the governments of our enemies!
All the governments in our enemies!
Amalek synagogues and armies!
Amalek synagogues and armies!
Roman Catholic Church!
Roman Catholic Church!
Roman Catholic Church!
Roman Catholic Church!
The Pope!
The Pope!
The Pope!
The Pope!
Islam!
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 Christianity!
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 Egyptology!
Egyptology!
Militia!
Militia!
Ku Klux Klan!
Ku Klux Klan!
Aryan Nation!
Aryan Nation!
Skinheads!
Skinheads!
Posse Comitazi!
Nazi Kamikaze!
The gay movement!
Gay movement!
The gay movement!
Gay movement!
The gay movement!
Gay movement!
The lesbian movement!
The lesbian movement!
The lesbian movement!
The lesbian movement!
The lesbian
The
movement!
lesbian movement!
Spies!
Spies!
Workers of witchcraft!
Workers of witchcraft!
Workers of witchcraft!
Workers of witchcraft!
NASA space program!
NASA space program!
NASA space program!
NASA space program!
Army!
Army!
Navy!
Navy!
Air Force!
Air Force!
Marines!
Marine!
Wall Street!
Wall Street!
Open up the internet!
Open up the internet!
And the airways!
In the airway!
The access channel.
The cable access
And
channel.
the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy
of
people
the United people
that seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop us.
and bring swift
And
destruction
bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop
or
us
try to stop us
from broadcasting your
from
word
broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plague.
Let loose all the plague.
Let loose all the praise.
Let loose all the plague.
Let loose all the praise.
Let loose all the plague.
Go ahead, priest. Call them to go to and fro.
Going to go to and fro
Through the earth.
through the earth and consume
And consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plague shake.
Let the plague shake.
The house of the thief.
Shake the house of the thief
And the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let your house shine.
Let your house shine.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel
Come down with the flying
come
saucers.
down with the flying saucers
And punish all the heathen.
and punish all the
And
heathen.
punish all the heathen.
Punish all the heathen.
And punish all the heathen
Punish all the heathen.
that come up against us
Come up against us
as we speak thy
as
word.
you speak that word.
Call it to be known by
Let
all
it be known by all.
that it is the angels that have done
That
it.
is the angel that has done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Going to be spread through the media
throughout the whole
throughout
world.
the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at that coming.
Going to shake that coming.
Cause them to shake at that coming.
Going to shake that coming.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sir. Slug it. Go ahead, priest. You can play that.
Go.
Shalom. Clap it up for the class.
You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yohana. It'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
The next one. The prophets. This is the last one.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prophets. My nigga serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. So I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. One step, I'm silent for show. For the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no losses. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby mother on high, on high. Your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore, we pay you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.